Alright, class is in session. Gonna do the last one. This is a part 4. Should be able to finish it on this one. And we're gonna hear some more diabolical things, I believe. Make sure I got it in the right spot here. I think it's right about. Yeah, right here. One good thing with a woman like this that manipulates through sexuality, they know how to bang. They bang a lot of dudes. That's all she's got, you know?
Did you read that entire letter?
Yes, I did.
And is the information contained in that letter information that you conveyed to Jared?
She didn't ask if it was
I've never seen that
accurate.
letter before.
Oh, please.
Let me talk about,
Please.
does it refer to a gang rape?
Who doesn't just place an objection?
A gang grape.
She still didn't answer the question. I think she ought to be able to answer the first question.
Listen to these stories. Diabolical stories, dude.
Do you want an answer to the question?
Yes, I want an answer.
Well, then repeat it again.
Did you convey to Jerry that you had been gang raped?
I believe in the emails. I may
Yes,
have.
that's a yes. Hell yeah, come on, man. Jerry should be like, come on.
Did you convey?
And this is the problem with fake essay allegations, fake graping allegations by this woman here. You know, women are gonna, they go at men because they don't believe a woman. Because we men do not approve of that. We do not approve of men having sex with women against their will. Real true men of character, true men that I know, we don't approve of that, and we'll protect women from that. But women who make fake allegations, and when we question an incident, we're looked up as a bad guy. But too many guys have seen these fake allegations, and this ruins true victims get victimized by this woman because she makes fake allegations. So when anybody comes up with an allegation, they're going to be questioned. And these women right here are your true enemies, ladies.
Bruce was involved in organized crime.
Yes, I did.
That he was counterfeiting money, money laundering, and doing drugs.
I don't remember anything about drugs, but I may have. But
Yes,
the
you
counterfeiting money,
did.
yes.
Drugs.
Did you
No,
convey
I'm not
that?
sure we're speaking loud enough.
Yeah, because she's lying. When you lie, you speak low.
Up louder.
It's true. You don't want people to hear your lie.
Did you convey to him that Bruce was very abusive to you, both physically and mentally?
Yes, I did.
And that
She's the abusive one.
Bruce killed your infant child by beating you?
Fake.
Yes. Okay.
Fake.
That Bruce had previously caused you to miscarry a child at 7 months by the name of Marissa Ann Stacy.
Fake name. Fake
You
baby.
don't remember whether or not you named the child that got killed the first time around?
I don't remember.
She has so many lies.
You're not saying that
You didn't.
you didn't have that conversation, you're saying you
I'm
don't
saying
remember.
I don't remember saying that.
And this is the first of social media, AOL, because this happened in the 90s, American Online, creating these chat groups. And the biggest dangers of social media like Facebook, and you'll see it a lot of times, and people even I know, close people that I know, the people that use these social media sites the most and aren't making money off of them are losers because they love the drama. They love to create fake lies and fake stories. So someone like her got addicted to the fake fantasy life that she could create out of the American Online. And I think she got a little carried away.
Did you tell him that there were medical records under false names at different hospitals in Flint?
I don't remember saying that.
Okay.
But Jerry believed it, and that's the problem. As men, you got to
Did you
know
tell him
this
that you
stuff.
had been beaten, made to do drug deals, raped, beaten, and
Lord
mentally
have
tortured?
mercy.
I believe I said some of that.
And what the truth of the matter is, she's living with a nice guy that and a husband that loves her and has a business where he sells salvage parts. And it's a decent business. He also worked at General Motors fixing cars. He loved NASCAR. That's the real story. She's got some mafia, drug dealing, graping in groups. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Did you tell him that you had been kidnapped by a person named Jason?
I don't remember telling him.
Clown. This is a clown
And
show.
that first Bruce beat and raped you, and then had this Jason kidnap you, and you were taken at gunpoint to a remote cabin.
I may have said that.
I mean, Bruce, come on. I mean, Jerry. Are you believing this damn woman? Come on, man. If a woman's telling me this, first of all, I'd be like, trauma, get off the phone. Secondly, I'd be like, no, dog, this sounds like a movie.
And where you were beaten and raped again. And that's what killed the babies the second time around?
Oh, no, another bit.
I may have said that. Jerry.
Your poor babies, Jerry. Why can't they ever survive? Because this woman can't have them. Come on, man. What a diabolical.
Do you remember how you told him those second set of babies died?
Oh,
He thought I was pregnant up until he died.
wow. And not shedding a tear. Look at that face. Cold-blooded, bruh. And that's why, men, you gotta be cold-blooded, because women are cold-blooded. Did she shed a tear? I mean, this man loved her. Jerry loved her. Jerry was her, Jerry was not her husband. He wasn't the one, he killed her husband. But Jerry loved her, and he killed her husband thinking that he was doing a good thing. And I know people are going to be, conflicted with that, but hey, we kill in war to protect our country. We can understand someone killing in the fact that they love their, they love somebody,
Now, when the police talked to you, you identified some suspects for them, didn't you? John Hutchinson.
Which time?
You were interviewed 4 times? Any one of the 4 times?
They had me list people that owed Bruce money or that could have been angry at him.
So she dimes out, and once again, ladies will, she doesn't care about John Hutchinson. She's not getting laid by John Hutchinson. She's not getting any money from John Hutchinson. John Hutchinson was Bruce Miller, the guy she killed, his business partner, and he did owe Bruce some money, but then he becomes primary suspect. All his guns get taken, and they were about to arrest him. I don't know if they did or not, but yeah, she dimes another person out. Wendy Adelson, another case, dimed out her brother right away. So, you don't want to be going into criminal matters in conspiracies with women. They'll dime you out in a heartbeat.
They brought up to me the gang investigation because I wasn't thinking about that. Detective Petrovka brought that up to me. And I confirmed it for him that yes, they had been to the yard.
Okay. Did you also bring up the fact that some suspicious characters had been in the business that day and looking at your wedding ring? And
derailing.
They called the police to get them to leave, and they left in a rusty van.
Oh yeah, look at.
Remember telling the police?
More movie scripts. See, she never. I come off as 22 years with the HPD. This is not how crimes work in rusty vans. And sometimes they come in nice vans, and they'll rob your ass later. I mean.
Do you remember telling the police that on the 4th interview that you didn't really know who Jerry was, and then you barely knew him?
Yes, I did. I had been questioned for hours. I was on my menstrual cycle.
Oh God!
Bleeding
Here we
all
go.
over myself.
But
I was
again,
going to go to the bathroom.
but again, what as women, what are we gonna? As women, as a woman, what is she gonna do? She's gonna use those female victim cards, menstrual cycle. Oh, woe was me. This policeman over here made me bleed all over myself. You bleed all over yourself all the time, and when you're wearing pads. I was bleeding. That didn't make. So that made you lie about a man you've been manipulating with fake pregnancies and banging all over the place behind your husband's back, and know that you understand, know that he shot him with a shotgun in the head. That made your menstrual cycle. See, this is why you can't. we got to get stronger as a culture. Who cares about your damn, I was on my menstrual cycle, as men were like, oh, don't say anything about a menstrual cycle. And I was like, who gives a fuck? You know? I had to real quick, digress real quick. I play hockey, and there's one girl that plays, and she's a good hockey player. But she's a mouthy, but she does stuff different than the men do, right? And I saw one time she was complaining to the ref, like between plays. I'm like, she's complaining about other players, like, so she's diming guys out, like, watch him, like being a Karen. Most guys, if they get like a penalty or something and the ref didn't call it, oh, they're gonna go hit him harder next time. They're not gonna go complain to the ref, But this is what women do: dime people out, tattle.
I was scared. I thought maybe Jerry had sent videotapes, my tape. I didn't know.
There you go. That's her go-to. The tapes, these stupid sex tapes you did. Ugh. And don't be compelled by women flirting with you and being said, I'm going to sit on this machine and you can do me on that. The woman talking about sex, and when you're not having it with her, that for sure is not going anywhere, because she's using it to manipulate you, because she would make sure that sex is actually happening. And every woman is a super hot 304 for the man they want to be. If you're that guy, every woman's a dirty little SULUT. And I mean it in a good way. I mean, I love women for that. But, ain't no woman, more freaky than another. It just depends how much they like you and how much they desire you.
Tell Detective Campo I did not know Jerry Cassidy.
Now that interview was taped, correct?
Yes, it was.
Now, at what point during that tape, if we have a transcript of that, maybe you could point for me where you told them that you're bleeding all over.
Exactly.
Detective Campo, do you want me to answer that?
No, I want you to look at this.
Okay.
Tell me where you interrupted them.
The whole interview was not taped.
I got 31 pages here, and defense counsel has a copy of it. Tell me in there.
It's not there.
Where it says you're bleeding.
She just screwed herself. God. All right, let's, she gonna.
And I told him at the police station that I needed to go to the bathroom, that I had started my menstrual cycle.
Oh, God.
He did not tape the whole interview. Detective Campo started asking me questions from the second he picked me up.
So that's why you denied knowing Jerry.
Because he started asking me questions?
No,
I denied.
That was and watch out with this one right here. That is a deliberate misunderstanding.
Why you denied even know.
Deliberate misunderstanding.
I was scared.
Okay. What about when you said that he had some emails and he started reading them to you?
He didn't read emails. He read an instant message to me.
Oh, okay.
That I know of.
What about at that point?
I had never heard of that instant message before.
Yeah, come on, man. See how and again, it's a half truth. It's a half truth, right? She's basically kind of trying to say she knows she sent it. She knows Jerry, right? But she never saw that instant message. She's dealing with the fact that she never, and that could be true. That's a half truth. I never saw that one, but it did. But the other side of the half truth is I did know Jerry, and I did lie about that. Women tell half truths. One was common one where you're texting a girl back, she has a rotation and you're not aware of. And you're like, good night, whatever. Or let's say, don't say that, because they don't like that. But, and she doesn't answer you back. You send good night at like 8 p.m. And she doesn't text you back until like 10 a.m. the next day. So she's gone all night, and then she'll text you in the morning, like, I was so tired, I crashed out last night. Yes, she did. She actually was tired, and she did crash out, half truth. But what she didn't mention was she was getting banged for the 2 hours before she crashed out.
On the night of the murder,
women are very effective with the half truth.
In fact, let me just go back to the compound interview. You denied even speaking to Jerry in the past 5 or 6 months.
Ha ha ha. More lies.
Yeah, didn't you?
I would have to see it.
You know it's a lie. You just said you talked to him after you killed Bruce.
I believed I denied ever knowing Jerry Cassidy.
Oh.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
If I was her, man, I'd be like, this guy give up. I knew I was a bitch. I would. I mean, I wouldn't take the abuse of. I mean, god dang.
Now, when he asked you about the emails that you had with Jerry, did you tell him that you didn't save them because you didn't want to plug up your hard drive?
I could have said that.
Okay,
My
refresh your
God.
memory if you took a look at it on page 23.
Sure.
Don't want to plug up that hard drive, but he can plug me up. Oh my god. I mean, that American Online ruined her. It ruined a lot of people, I think, but it ruined this lady, man.
That's what it said I said.
Did you save them?
I didn't save any emails.
You didn't save any of the emails from Jerry.
No. From anybody.
Because she doesn't care. Because she doesn't care. Look at that. I mean, that was a look, man. I don't save emails from. I mean, I almost believe that. I don't save emails from it because that's a woman who don't give a damn. It's just for that moment to get my little emotions stoked. I understand that diabolicalness among a woman. I'm just saying, you know. And again, it's not talking bad about them, but when they don't care, they don't care. You definitely can't care more than they do, for sure. They need to adore you. You don't adore them. They adore you. And you're the recipient of their adoration. That's the way women want it to be.
Hey, you remember-
Insecure women will want you to adore them, and that's what they like beta males to do. But a woman must adore you.
Telling the police about your charge card when they were talking about getting a hotel, charging a hotel to your charge card.
I don't remember.
It's page 26.
So many lies.
Looks like he didn't let me finish my answer. Would you like me to finish it?
Sure. Why don't you tell us what you said about your charge cards?
Bruce's charge cards were in his wallet and they were stolen.
By Jerry?
He asked about the night of the murder, and I did not charge a hotel room the night of the murder.
She was big into chartered hotel rooms to Bruce to pay for. You're also paying for her to bang dudes.
What were all those calls to the Hampton Inn?
When Jerry was in town, I had to work, and I would call him and talk to him while I was at work
She didn't have to work. She chose to work.
and at home.
To and that is, be careful on that one. Because she dumps Jerry right after he murders Bruce. What she set up. But they're bored. What we just get out of that? She's at work and at home she's bored. When they're bored, they will waste your time. As a man, you need to be out doing things, accomplishing things. Because here's the thing: when they dump you, if they do, you need to be a man of means. You need to be a man, getting after it. If you're sitting there talking to your woman all day for 8 hours, you're gonna be a fat pudgy nobody. And when she dumps you, you're not gonna have any options. But if you stay after it and be doing things, as a man should be, and you'll be good. Women can sit around and do nothing and then break up with you
Also,
and get a man.
How often do you have Harold come over to pick up toys at your house?
He had been supposed to come pick the toys up for several days, And I told him, you don't come and get them, they're going to the garbage. They had been sitting on the front porch.
And whose toys were they?
They were Bobby, Amanda's, and Junior's. And I had given Harold several of their clothes, their shoes, and other various items.
And I think you heard testimony from Laura Ewald that you were getting organized before Christmas and getting rid of all your old toys so that you could buy new toys. Is that
Yes, I
correct?
was.
With the money she did get from Bruce.
And my question is, how often do you do that?
Every year I get ready for Christmas.
Giving away toys?
Another half truth. She asked about by cleaning house.
You don't pass them down to the kids or anything?
No, I don't.
Just throw them away.
You also
No, she was.
so that you unplugged your phones on the day of the murder? Can you tell us a little bit
Yeah.
I unplugged the phones every single morning when I left for B&D. That Bruce worked third shift the night before. I
Aww.
unplugged the phones so that the phone didn't wake him up.
No.
Sleep.
And when
Yeah,
you-
after you were talking about killing him and he needed to die and you're in this mess of a marriage and you cared about his sleep, no, a woman don't care about nothing, especially your sleep. She did not plug the phone.
unplug the phone from what time to what time?
Before I leave and until I come home.
BS.
The phones will still ring, but you won't hear them.
That was back in the day when we had house phones.
So are you saying you did this on the day of the murder?
I generally do it every day. That he worked third shift the night before.
BS. You didn't care about him.
Let's talk about your last conversation that you had with Bruce. You said you looked at the caller ID, it was 6:19 or 6:20, correct?
I looked at the microwave, at the clock.
Okay.
Yeah, she remembers that.
Tell the jury what occurred on that last phone.
Ah, see if you can try to cry.
He asked me what time dinner would be ready. I looked at the clock and that's
Oh, here we
how I
go.
knew what time
You're gonna
it
try to
was.
cry.
He had 10 minutes left to
Oh.
go pick up dinner, which was just a
10 minutes.
down the
Your
road.
murder's gonna happen.
While I was on the phone with him, he said, "Oh, Harold must have forgot something." Then he said, "No, I have a customer." And
It's
that
Jerry.
was towards the end of our conversation,
It's Jerry with a shotgun.
and
You're on the phone when the guy you co-conspirator with is showing up with a shotgun. Come on. Come on.
he said, "I'll see you later. I love you, bye."
Now, you heard Laura Ewald testify, correct?
Yes, I did.
And she said that he said something about it being a truck pulling up. Do you remember that?
I remember Laura saying that, yes.
Okay.
I
I remember
asked,
telling Laura that.
because Harold drove a truck, that's why I
She
said
tried to put it on Harold.
something about the truck.
But you gotta look at the guy and he said, no, that's not Harold,
I
it's
think
a customer.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't know. He just
Yes.
said it wasn't Harold, it was a customer.
Yes. No, it's your murderer. Damn, dude. It's Jerry, the guy she's been banging behind your back. Oh, listen. I mean, bruh. I mean, think about it. He's telling her, hang on, I got a customer. Because it's not Harold, the guy we both know. It's actually a customer. No, it's the devil in disguise coming to kill you. The same guy she's been banging and putting up at hotels with your dollar. And who she's going to move into your house after he facilitates this murder. Dog, man. And this, but let me highlight this. This is why you must be respected. You must be the leader in your relationship. You must be running your relationship. You must be with a woman who loves you. You must be with a woman who's having sex with you. You must be with a woman who respects you. Because when you don't, hey, you're in danger, man. He had no idea he was in danger. But because he didn't lead a relationship, because the woman didn't like him, your woman has to love you, and that's she's having sex with you a lot.
Now you heard the emails being read in court the other day, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And there was one email that was read about Bobby going to live with his dad. Did you hear that one?
Yes, I did.
And tell the jury when Bobby went to go live with his dad.
I gave his dad temporary custody after Bruce passed away. I gave him temporary custody. Bobby was supposed to come back and live with me
She's
June.
she's too busy. She wants to be
So-
back, so she feels free now.
After Bruce died.
That was after Bruce passed away.
Okay.
Yeah, now she doesn't have the help anymore. Now she's got a new boyfriend. She wants to be free. She's been in this mess of a marriage with this loser, and I'm saying that as sarcasm. And she wants to get rid of her kids too. This is what ladies do, man. There's a case going on right now where a woman just killed her 3 kids. You know? I mean, stress on women is very diabolical. So anyway, but most women don't do that, and they're good moms. But you got it. But when we're not leading our women, we're not taking that burden off them. They cannot handle this stress. We love women. They're awesome people, man. I love them.
Now, you also heard Don Coakley from AOL testify about your screening names and when you were online late on November 7th into the early morning hours of November 8th, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, do you have any dispute with the fact that you were online during that time period?
No, I do not.
Do you remember who you were online with?
Jerry,
I was probably online with a few people.
few men.
I don't know.
Those are all men she's gonna be online with. I mean, look at how. Damn, dude. And this is the thing. If you're, this is why you don't go. I don't know if there's any, chat rooms or these whatever, and socializing with women online. Texting women from dating apps, stuff like that, and not meeting them. Do not do that, man. Because you'll be wasting a ton of time. You only have a certain amount of energy in your day, in your life, And if it's not bettering yourself, do not waste it on endless texting with a woman. These guys, just think about it. There's tons of guys she's talking to. Now, most guys do not bang her, right? And what are they? They're wasting their energy on a woman they could be banging on this floozy of a woman that's talking to 20 or 30 other guys. That's a beta male attitude. Do not be texting and messaging a woman, pen paling with a woman that you ain't banging, or you ain't just banged like 10 minutes ago. Limit all your texts with women. You do not text women for entertainment. Text them for logistics. But the women love that attention, but they'll steal all your energy too with it.
Now, when you went out to Reno, did you look at expensive homes with Jerry?
Oh Lord,
Which trip?
future faking.
Any of the trips?
One time I did, yes.
Okay. And what price range did you look at when you went out?
Oh, anywhere from 200,000 to on up. I mean, they were very expensive homes.
And what she doesn't realize is she's her own problem, but that women aren't she's gonna put it on everybody else.
When you would have done that?
Fantasy world, dude.
I can't be exact. I know it was one of my trips out there. I can't be exact.
You went out there July, August. You got there September,
July, August,
October. You went out there.
and October. July, August, and October.
You think? You
I don't
think
know
it was in
which
October?
trip. I don't know what trip it was, but
And what-
I remember going and looking at it
One, because it didn't mean that much.
with him.
Okay, with a man by the name of Jude Crane.
I believe that's who it was.
Oh,
And who did you represent would be buying this home?
I was.
For what reason? I thought you were trying to break off.
It would depend on which month that I was out there. If it was in August, we weren't trying to break up at that time that I was out there.
I ain't buying no house with a chick after a couple months. Get the hell out of here.
You may.
Testimony.
Right now, members of the jury, so what we're going to do today
All right.
is have a little bit for lunch.
That'll be it for today, and we'll see you on the next one.